Todd McFarlane fans and Spawn fans alike, we just got some awesome news that Jamie Foxx has been confirmed to play Spawn in the upcoming Todd McFarlane Spawn reboot. This is truly exciting, and I cannot wait to share more details about it, talk about the interviews that Jamie Foxx had with Todd McFarlane, and talk about Todd McFarlane's thoughts on the idea of Jamie Foxx playing it. More right after the intro. Hey everyone, welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. So really exciting stuff that we're going to be having Jamie Foxx, a really well-known actor and an Oscar winner, to be playing the role of Spawn in Todd McFarlane's Reboot. Yes, that's right, Todd McFarlane will write and direct the untitled reboot of Spawn. So with that being said, let's get into some of the details and see what the Deadline is reporting. Deadline is reporting that after years of discussing his enthusiasm for the project, Oscar winner Jamie Foxx, who was in Raid, the Django Unchained, Baby Driver, has officially signed on to play the title role of Al Simmons in Todd McFarlane's Spawn reboot. McFarlane also confirmed the film will be the first of a planned trilogy and will not contain an origin story of the character comparing to the tone of 1990s Jacob's Ladder. So it's really cool that we're going to be getting a reboot, and a reboot has been highly requested and desired for so many years. It was once reported that Michael J. White, the original actor who played Spawn in the original film back in 1997, wanted to come back and film the movie. I mean, Michael J. White, if you look at him now, he still looks good. He's in great shape. He hasn't really aged too much, and it'd be awesome to return for the role of the character. But I'm pretty sure since time has slipped away, he got rid of the idea of wanting to come back, so he didn't want to do it anymore. So Jamie Foxx, only 5, maybe 6 years prior to the announcement of today, he's been wanting to play Spawn for a long time. And I have those details right here for you. Jamie came to my office 5 years ago, and he had an idea about Spawn, and we talked about it, McFarlane said. I never forgot him. And when I was writing the script, you sort of plug people in, and he was my visual guy, and I never let him go. When I got done and my agents and everybody was talking about what actor, I said, I'm going to go to Jamie first, and until he says no, I don't want to think about anyone else because I've never had anyone else in my head. Luckily, he hadn't forgotten either. I said, hey, I'm back to talk about Spawn again. And he was like, let's do it. A few years back, I flew out of Arizona to meet the man behind one of the most incredible comic book characters in the universe, Todd McFarlane, said Foxx. He was taken aback when I told him with the enthusiasm of a young child that more than anything I wanted to put my name in that hat to embody his beloved character Spawn. I told him no one would work harder than me if given the opportunity. Well, the opportunity is here. I'm humbled and ready to transform. And to top things off, the young Jason Blum is lending his brilliance to the project. Time to be great. Hashtag Spawn. We are thrilled Jamie Foxx will be playing the title role in our movie adaptation of Spawn, Jason Blum said in a statement. He is an incredible actor and a huge fan of the Spawn universe that Todd McFarlane created. With the depth of talent, Jamie can commit to the role, and Todd at the helm bringing the world of Spawn to life. We could not be more excited for this film. So I'm going to go ahead and play you a clip of Jason Blum talking about the project he's going to be working with Todd McFarlane personally, and it's really cool, so check it out.
Hi everybody, Jason Blum here. I'm very excited to give you this video message with this very Spawn-like background to let everyone know that we are partnering with Todd McFarlane to bring Spawn to the big screen. What I'm most excited about is the fact that Todd McFarlane is going to write and direct the Spawn movie. I think he's a great, inspired artist. He created Spawn, and he's the best and really only person to make this movie. We've been talking for quite some time, and I believe in him as a great artist. He's going to join the ranks of Jordan Peele, who did Get Out, and M. Night, who did The Visit and Split with us, James DeMonico, who did the Purge franchise, and Lee Whannell, who did Insidious. And I think Todd is going to fit great into the Blumhouse fold, and we're going to open up a lane for him and let him do his thing. And I cannot wait for to give you more news about this, but most of all, for everyone to see the great movie that he's going to make. So thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.
If you guys seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies, you know that Foxx previously played the Marvel comic book character of Electro in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. which didn't do too well. And personally, me, I wasn't a huge fan of his performance as Electro, but it's okay, I guess. And he will next be seen opposite as Little John, opposite Taron Egerton in November's Robin Hood. Todd McFarlane will write and direct a Spawn reboot, so you guys can rest assured that this movie is going to be super accurate, and this movie is going to be made for the fans because he is writing and directing the film himself, which he previously confirmed will be dark and R-rated, even going so far as to say that it would be a harder R than Deadpool. McFarlane also revealed that the budget for the film will be a meager $10 to $12 million, an atypical budget for a superhero film, which ranges into the hundreds of millions at Warner Brothers and Marvel Studios, but par for the course for Blumhouse Productions, who specializes in low budget features anywhere from $100,000 to $10 million. With such a smaller scale film, the money for which McFarlane himself is at least partially putting up allows the filmmaker to share more content with the fans from the set, which he promises to do every day of production. If you watch the 1997 films, you can see that a lot of the effects in that movie are very, very practical. The effects in that movie wasn't really up to par. The CGI was at its infancy at that time, and it wasn't exactly impressive. And if you go back and watch the film very carefully, you can tell that a lot of the actors weren't really acting so well with the supposed effect that was supposed to be in front of them. You can tell that they're pretending what they're seeing is there, but in reality, there's nothing there because that's just how CGI works. It's just placed there in post-production. So with that being said, with today's modern technology, I'm pretty sure the CGI effects will be really up to par. And of course, since we're living in an era where multiple superhero movies come out every year, Spawn will probably do a lot better than it did way back in the late 90s. Because a movie like Spawn didn't exactly do so well. It didn't hit box office numbers, and Spawn was one of those independent characters, and still is. The character is about 25 years old right now, and it just celebrated its 25th anniversary for the longest independent comic book run of all time. It's already surpassed the 300 issue mark, and I hope it carries on and it goes on strong. Todd McFarlane is one of the most amazing artists. He's responsible for one of my favorite iterations of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my most favorite comic book running series of all time. I've enjoyed it, and especially on Spider-Man #1. This cover is one of my favorite comic book covers of all time, and it's placed on a placeholder right in the back on top of my bookshelf behind me. So what are your thoughts on this Spawn reboot movie? What are your thoughts on Todd McFarlane, the creator of being the writer and director of this film? What are your thoughts on Jamie Foxx playing the Spawn character? Are you excited? Because to me, it's about damn time that Spawn is getting a reboot, and it's been way too long since we've had a Spawn movie. So this will be marking about 21, 22 years now since the last time we had a movie about him, but at least he's still doing well in the comic books, and I'm very, very excited that we're going to be getting a Spawn movie. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What are your thoughts of a Spawn movie? Are you familiar with Spawn comic books? Do you like Image Comics? Are you a fan of Todd McFarlane's art? Please comment down below, hit that like button, please share this video, subscribe for more if you haven't already, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. And remember that I do have my giveaways going on. I got one for Spider-Man, the collector's edition for Spider-Man PS4, along with the prequel novel comic books, the collector's box of Spider-Man, and of course a standard copy of Spider-Man if I reach 700 subscribers by August 31st. And recently I announced that I'm doing a giveaway for Avengers Infinity War Blu-ray DVD, and of course I will be doing a giveaway for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, and you get to pick one of them as your choice if you win, and I will announce that a lot later in the year. So as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.